Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are back live for the 2020 WCVNEA Championships. Broadcasting live out of the Cambridge Hotel, Red Deer, Alberta.
Good morning, everybody.
It is myself, Grant, and Ryan on the mic. We will be your hosts, commentators. We have the men's masters doing battle this morning. They're just underway. We'll put this onto the picture-in-picture screen for you. And of course, help us out. Hit that share button. Of course, it is very, very early.
For Sunday.
On a holiday Monday morning.
Or Monday, sorry. Yeah. Holiday Monday for Alberta anyway. I don't know if the rest of
Canada, I believe, is also on a holiday. I know somebody said the other day that it's an Alberta thing.
It was to start off with, but I think the rest of some of the provinces have come on board.
They have. And I unfortunately don't know everybody on the team. I know Sean McKay. He is playing on the team. So one of the teams is from Red Deer. Let me just check. So 8 Balls of Fire is from Saskatchewan. And Wild Card is Red Deer. And he got a little bit off shape here.
This is Tom versus Blaine that we're watching.
Nope. Sean versus Marty.
Is it Sean? Sorry.
So far, we haven't seen Sean at the table. This is the very first rack here, guys.
And we had Sean on the stream here a couple times this weekend already. He was on for singles for a bit.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
Well, good morning, Lonnie. Nice shot there. Nice little touch off that 10 ball. Sits himself good on the 6.
8 straight in the side.
Yep. Hitting a stick. And she is a little bit cool here this morning.
Ooh, chilly.
It is winter time in Alberta.
I'm not sure how you're working that.
Yeah. This are games 1 and 2 of 25. You'll have to excuse my lack of brain power this morning. It's still asleep on my pillow up in the room. And takes it in.
10-0. You're not.
10-0 for 8 Balls of Fire. And we'll flip over to the other table. And this is Tom and Blaine. And this will be...
Just as I...
racks number 2 and 3. Teresa, how are you? It has been a minute, my dear. How have you been? Looks like you're attempting to play lots of pool. I see your posts every now and again. So should be a fairly jam-packed day. We've got back-to-back matches. They are scheduled 2 hours apart. I believe the final match scheduled for 6 o'clock this evening.
If we stay on time, but hopefully it should be around there.
Time,
well,
yeah. It should be.
With the final teams go pretty quick, or we get into a few safety battles, could go longer too. But
yeah, no, for the most part, I think we'll be fairly close to on time.
You got unlucky there.
watching from PV. Thanks for tuning in there, Sammy.
Yeah, that work thing always gets in the way of pool.
Yes, that's what I was referring to, was your working lots. And in that work time, attempting to play a lot of pool. Hey, Mr. Leon Trudeau. How are you, my good man? It has been a minute.
Good morning. He's in trouble here. You have a 7-1 sitting there and nowhere to hide.
No.
Unless he can stick behind the 8, but that's tough to get there. He did.
Nice little brush off
Very
that
nice.
7 ball. It's been a minute since I've seen Mr. Leon Trudeau. He moved away on us.
Good morning, Jeff.
Yeah, indeed.
Good morning, Bill. From Texas. Got to be warmer down there than here.
She's a little bit chilly outside.
Yeah.
I believe it's somewhere around the minus 18 mark.
Yeah. Just wish I was back in Belton, Texas.
Yeah, Teresa, I've like I say, I've definitely seen a few of your posts, and I know you're working lots, which is good.
Yeah, that's going to be...
Just cuts into the pool time, you know what I mean?
Well, that one must go by there, too. Nice shot.
And my YouTube just crashed. I don't know whether it crashed on everybody else's end, but yeah, well done. That is a win for wild card.
$10-4.
Gosh, for a second I thought the camera froze. He stood down in that shot for so long. I thought the camera froze.
Huh.
What's the matter?
I'm almost thinking we might need new batteries in that keyboard. It's not
Yeah, I
registering
just
some of the stuff. But
used the mouse.
Yeah.
Just way easier. This will be game 3 and 4.
He's looking good here.
Oh, yeah. 9 ball. He's got to deal with the 9 ball, though.
Yeah.
I'd almost be tempted to do
Go
that now
back.
and draw right now.
I was going to say, a little bottom left, bottom right and back.
Yeah. Draw past the 1, anywhere past the 1 ball.
Yeah. Well, even if he's leaving that for his last ball, he's got some stripes to, or solids block in there.
He's got to get
Careful.
there.
Yeah.
Right, nice little forward kind of touch off the side rail. Definitely want some angle on this.
Sit about
To the
that
right
middle
of center.
diamond.
Yeah, I bet, Leon. It's been a minute since I've seen you. You've been away for a while.
He went way
65
forward.
degrees in Spring, Texas. Ugh.
Yeah.
We're a cool minus 18. This is a tricky little shot here.
Yeah, he came way forward. Oh.
Yeah, tried to force the pocket.
He's dead on. Well, even a little straight for what you'd want on that
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah. So this is Brett now at the table.
You try to go forward on this all the way up for his 2 on the rail there. He's
Nope.
a little off angle. 'Cause
He's
go
a little
behind
bit
the 8.
off. I'd like
Yeah.
to kind of just play a pocket weight shot, put the 1 in, set for the 3-6. Good morning, Mr. Soloway. How are you this morning? And of course, guys, if you can help us out, hit that share button. It's early Monday morning. However, we're live. We're here.
Morning, Peter.
It's a nice shot. Drew back down for the 2-5. That makes getting to the 8 easy. Wants a little bit of angle here. Perfect. Come off the end rail. Pretty much wants a somewhat straight shot. Maybe a touch of angle to the left of center on the 6. But really, no matter where he lands on that, he should be okay. Except there. That is the one spot you don't want to be. That brings in the top left-hand corner as you look at the table, and if you overhit that, it also brings in the 10 ball. 8 a.m., you got it. Unless he's cutting that into that top left-hand corner, but then it also, you got to split that window. Back cut, yeah, that was the one spot you didn't want to be. So that'll give a chance for 8 balls of fire to take the win. Who won the last match last night? It was... I don't even remember who was on the stream. I'm sorry. My brain is still half asleep on my pillow upstairs. Yes, Mojo. Thank you. And indeed, it is a 10-6 win. And we'll jump over here to our other table in progress just in time. Excuse me, to watch him run out. That'll be on game number 4 and 5. And this is John and Fabienne. John at the table. Nope, Fabienne at the table. And looking good. Great shot out of Saskatchewan. Into the heart of the pocket for a 10-4 win for 8 balls of fire.
Our internet password expired. Got to reload everything.
So, sorry guys, we've got to reload everything.
On our tablets for the comments. So.
Yeah. Comments are down. We'll be back shortly with them. And we may as well jump over to the game in progress for you. All right, so we have the YouTube comments back up. this is Vern and Randy. I believe it's Vern at the table right now, if my memory is correct. I have, oh no, I think that's Randy because I've played Vern before. I've played them both before, I just can't remember which name belongs to which.
So does that mean you probably beat them both because you don't remember?
No, when
guys you rolled over.
No, I think this is Randy at the table. Randy beat me in, I think it was Westerns last year. Could have been the year before. Barry's team is right next door. They are on the tables in the top of the screen, not in the picture-in-picture, but at the top of the screen. Yeah, really big turnaround. Maybe I'll know by the last name. Let me check. Wrong team. Yeah, no. Looking good. He's gotta get in on the 3-ball here. Takes it off the 11 ball. Hopefully he's got that past the 8-ball. It looks like it does go. Vern is playing, yes. Thank you.
Nice shot.
Yeah, well done. That'll lead him to the 1 ball, then the 4, then the 3, and then the 8. Got to watch your angle, though. You've got to get pretty good on the 3-ball. So this could be your game-winning shot. Is right here. You need proper shape on the 4. You get nice proper shape on the 3 to make sure you can get to the 8.
They got nice and straight, so just draw straight back, not worrying about any angle. If you can get shape to sink that and run into, what is that 13 ball there for the 8 would be perfect.
Yeah, you'd rather be... no, I think he's okay. You can cut that in and use 13 as a stopper for the 8 ball.
So hit the edge of it and come to that side rail, I think.
He's a great shot. He made short work of me when I played him. Again, that was, I believe that was a morning match. And
you don't do mornings.
I do not do mornings. Not well. Not playing pool.
Let's watch the side pocket.
Yeah, he can draw past that. Should connect with the 9 ball here. Just like that. A 10-1 win.
Oh, that ball's of fire.
Wild card, I think. Yeah, wild card.
34. 30.
He got 1, so 35, yeah.
And switch.
And then rack 5 and 6. So we have Sean and Blaine. Sorry, this is rack 6, 7. And a miss there from Blaine. That will bring Sean to the table. I had enough coffee yet to get this confused.
Hmm.
Sometimes the conversations that go on in the chat on YouTube kind of gets a little funny.
Well, it was last night in the start. And yesterday morning, I had a couple guys going on and on and on. Go back and read that. Sean's just looking at the angle he needs on that 11 to break.
Do I know when Hot Shots play next, or are they out after a loss last night? That was the bracket. Top Shots, Hot Shots is, that was, I believe, an A-side match. So now they're on the B-side. Oh, no.
Yeah, they lost to Mojo.
They lost to Mojo. So it's a B-side. They're on a B-side. They're in the B final.
Yep.
Because that was the
A-side final.
A-side final.
They're guaranteed $2,100.
Yes.
First 4,000. Not too bad. Looks like Sean got perfect on that 11.
Good morning, Robert. Tuning in from Pennsylvania, representing. Is that Barry's team in the background? Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah, Ben's at the table right behind this one. He was actually waiting for Sean to shoot his shot.
It's horrible going to these live and attempting to still enjoy the commentary because like 30 seconds behind the live shots you're seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's simply due to the upload capacity.
Yeah, on the top one we had, I think it was down in Texas, had an upload rate of 300 and something, but
Oh my gosh.
the Facebook was still about 10, 12 seconds behind. YouTube was only about 4 seconds behind, so
Yeah.
made it a little better. I know
It was.
YouTube here is about 30 to 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's a big leg.
Oh, there you can see Ben shooting on the top of the screen.
And a rare open table miss from Sean McKay. You don't often see him miss an open table. But again, it is 8 a.m. on a holiday Monday morning, so I would much rather be on this side of the camera than on that side of the camera.
Still got some work here tied up.
And there is the other third of CSL in the top of the screen there, Mr. Franchise.
He get his breakouts.
I think he got on top of the ball he was looking to get.
I don't know if
I
he can
don't know
sink it though.
whether, I don't know if he's got the. I'm going to jump off here for 2 seconds. I will be right back here, guys.
That's good. He's got a clear path here down to that 3 ball. I'm not sure how he's going to deal. I think that's a 4 ball. I'm not sure if that passes. I just got to turn the mic off for a couple seconds here, guys. Sean back to the table here. He's tough here. I don't think that bank goes past. I think he's looking at maybe playing a safe if he can get in behind. He hit that perfect. And this is tough to hit either ball here. Hey Gord, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Rob, I'll see what we can do here in a couple of minutes. We'll go over and check on Barry's team. That was close, but a foul. And at least Sean acknowledged or asked his opponent if it was a foul. My team last night, one of my players, Eric, playing our opponent there, Eric was down to the 8 ball. Opponent still had 6 balls up, but Eric had hooked him behind the 8 on everything. The opponent blasted the cue ball around like 4 rails trying to hit one of his balls. Didn't hit anything. Ball had stopped. Eric had looked at the opponent, and the opponent sort of nodded, but nothing was said verbally, and Eric picked up the cue ball, and his opponent said, "You didn't ask if that was a foul. That wasn't a foul." And it cost us the game arguing because the ref came over and said, "No, you have to ask if it's a foul. Your opponent has to acknowledge it." Wild card, 10-5. And we got both tables waiting to be racked here, so I will have to double check the score on that other table. As soon as Grant comes back, I'll get him to double check. You see Ben's game still on the top of the stream here. This is Ben's opponent back to the table. I believe Ben's on the 8 ball. But sorry, guys, and just hang on 1 second. Just getting Grant to check the score here.
Do you want another tea, Lomo?
So Grant here, we'll let him update the score because I did miss that one game. Good morning, Howard. Yeah, Kelly, that was unfortunate. Yeah, with it, but it is the rule, and he did not verbally ask if it was a foul. So he just picking up the ball, and that's a foul if your opponent doesn't acknowledge it.
I didn't see what happened.
No,
So
that wasn't. I was talking about
Oh.
my match last night.
Oh, I gotcha.
Eric on my team was down to the 8-ball, hooked his opponent. He had like 5 or 6 balls on the table, blasts the cue ball around the table, doesn't hit a ball.
Yeah.
Eric looks over at him and he sort of does a little nod, and Eric picks up the cue ball, and the opponent's got a smirk on his face because I was watching. Picks up the cue ball, and then he calls a foul. He goes, "You didn't ask if that was a foul." Called the ref over, and then that's what won him the match and the whole total match, because we're down to the final 2 games.
No, nice run out by Fabian there.
Yeah.
10-7.
10-0.
And now
So, yeah, it
we'll
was-
bring out rack number 9.
A little bit of a bad taste in our mouths as
Yeah, a
we
little
left
bit,
last
yeah.
night. But like I said, the rule is the rule. He didn't, but a little underhanded of the opponent.
Yep. Good morning, Howard.
Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, Gary. You get the odd one like that does give everybody a bad name, but
It's one of those things, happens every now and again.
yeah. Like I said, that was the rule, but a little cheap way of using it.
Oh, the 5-ball hangs. Wow. Right, it's kind of good news, bad news. It does take over the pocket. 15's now going to be the issue on the table. 9-ball, I think, squeezes past that 3 into the bottom left. It also goes top left, as you look at the table anyway.
Yeah.
So here's the shot.
You start with
Start
going to
with
the top
the
right.
12 ball, yeah. 12 ball into that top right-hand corner. You go down, you punch the 15 into the 5-ball.
If you get lined up straight on that 15, I'm sure you can make that follow through. But
Yeah, I'm going to try to play into
Yeah,
it
oh, for
because
sure.
I've got the 13 and the 14 sitting there, both of which I can take into the top left-hand corner or the side pocket.
Yep. Well, you fire away,
Even the top right-hand corner if it goes up high enough up the table.
but what is he
Good
calling?
morning, Mr. Brinson. How are you? Tuning in, Lincoln City, Oregon.
Called the 13 in that corner.
Playing
Playing
the
the
two-way.
safe,
Yeah,
yeah.
great shot. It's a nice little look.
Yeah. This tough hit. Yeah, Gord, you're going to find it a lot more if you're playing bar pool, right? Just not.
Yeah,
The leagues.
well, that's what starts the bar fights.
Yeah. You didn't call that 8. You didn't call the touch off that rail. I hate bar rules.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny when you first start talking to those that don't play either Valley rules or BCA rules with the ball in hand. They say that it's an easy game because you get ball in hand, and once you get into the nuances,
Nice hit.
great hit. Once you get into the nuances of the game and the difference between bar rules and ball in hand rules, ball in hand is a lot harder.
Oh, yeah, especially with the safety play, right? If you use
Well,
that.
you got to hit your ball and then the rail after, or
Yeah.
make your ball, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and bar rules, if you play a safety, you're cheating.
Yeah.
You're
Do you ever leave your chalk on the table? I don't think chalk on the table is cheating, but I'm one of the guys that I keep my chalk in my pocket. So obviously the 9-ball does squeak by that 3-ball. Must be a little bit tight because he is taking his time with it, but makes short work of it. So you'll probably see him 12, 15, 14, 8.
And Rob, that was looking for the update on YouTube for Barry's team, just talked to John. They're just going into the second round. They're ahead 15 to 20 balls.
There you go. And that's Stephen Hallam at the table up in the top to break. Looking and sounding dry.
Yeah, I didn't feel the room shake, so I don't think he...
Yeah. Well, it's this whole tournament, he's kind of taken a little something off that break.
Yeah, and we had him play on the... doing some commentary on his singles match. He's actually playing... Was he playing Sean? And lost 5-2 or whatever, 6-2 or whatever it was. And, yeah, Stephen was off. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he changed his break a couple times. He started off in the second ball break, nothing.
Yeah.
And then he moved back to the middle. Another break. Don't think he had anything, and then he hammered it once and got like 5 balls.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's done.
It was 10-6. I didn't see who won that, though.
Neither did I. Wasn't good thing about the delay.
Yes. Yeah, so wild card with a 10-6 win. And that'll bring out rack number 10. This is a B-side match. They are fighting for their lives.
Yeah, it'll be mostly B-side this morning here.
I think you might get a double round to the B side, and then you'll go to the A side. Oh no, it's all B side. A side final's already been played, so it'll be all B side up until the B final. Following the B final, obviously get into the final.
And that's 8 balls of fire over there, right? Is that correct?
No, that's wild card on that side.
Wild card got
10-4. 10-4 would be 70.
Sorry.
So Sean McKay now racking. You go back to that scoreboard. So it's actually racks 10 and 11. And there we go, up to date. Sean McKay, I believe, still playing out of Red Deer. I can't.
Yes.
I know he was thinking of moving to Calgary at some point, but I don't know whether that's happened or not.
No, he's still in Red Deer. We had that. Somebody was commenting online here that, I mean, he does have a house here in Red Deer. He's got one in Calgary, and somebody said he's got one maybe in Medicine Hat as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kevin, it wasn't claimed to be a good hit. It's just you have to get the acknowledgement from your opponent that it is a foul, and my player didn't verbally ask or say foul. He picked up the cue ball and which technically, till your opponent acknowledges that that is a foul, it's a foul for you to pick it up. Generally, if I'm shooting the ball around like that and I haven't hit anything, I'm the one handing the cue ball to my opponent. I'm not waiting for them to ask me if it's a foul. I'm handing them the ball. Or
Nice little play into the 15 ball there. He is now on the 5 ball. So the trouble on the table is the 4 ball. I don't think it slips past the 13, 15 to the bottom left-hand corner. Does go into the bottom side pocket as you look at the table. Also goes to the top right-hand corner. So we'll see how he plays to get that, get onto that 4 ball. He's onto the combination. This one can be tricky. You got to be able to control where that 1 ball is going. And I tried to play a very, very similar shot to this in my singles match, and unfortunately, made both at once. But he's playing the 6. I didn't even see the 6 back there. That will work. This should put him out.
Yeah, set up nice now.
Yeah, 2 and 1 into the same pocket. Didn't even see that 6 ball.
Don't sit over top. That's going to be a little tougher.
Oh, he can just roll that in. Yeah. He's got the 4 sitting over the side pocket. He's okay.
Oh, no. Just watching the other table, and Fabian missed a straight-in shot going for a run-out.
That is very rare.
Yes.
Fabian's a phenomenal shot. Phenomenal player.
Yeah, he's...
But again, you're probably seeing a little bit of morning pool.
Yeah, he did try to cheat a little bit to get to his last ball, but would never expect him to miss that.
No. Fabian's a great shot.
Yeah. And a big supporter of ours. He's always commenting and
he is, yeah.
tuning in.
Yeah, no problem there. 2 ball into that side pocket. Yeah. That sets him onto the 3. And his choice of where he wants to put the 8. The top right, the middle, the top left. I would say this shot, he's going bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, just a little bottom right. Drag it up the rail.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing top right.
Oh,
to hook
played
himself.
It to the side.
Ooh, he still got it, I think. He's just got it.
Just. If that ball rolls a 1/8 of an inch, I don't think he's got it. But he puts it in the heart.
Nice.
Very nice job. So Balls of Fire gets a 10-0. Now bring out rack number 12. How's the scoring done? It is, yes. So for each one of your pocketed balls in your selected group, whether that be solids or stripe, each one of those is worth 1 point. The 8 ball being worth 3. So for a win, max score is 10, or an automatic score of 10 if you win. And the maximum score if you lose would be 7. But it can be a 10-0 or anything in between. So Brett at the table, ready to break. And comes up dry. These tables are being stingy this morning.
Not an easy opener here either.
No, I don't know if he's got the 4 to the side pocket. Don't know if you can see that. 11. He does have the cut on the 3, although that is very steep. You kind of lose the cue ball a little bit. Can you see the 6 ball?
Looking like it.
6 ball into that side pocket. Oh yeah, all day long. All day long, and low ball actually looks pretty decent. 3 ball into the top right-hand corner. I'm probably going to come around 2 rails and take care of the 4 ball into the same pocket. That sets me into the 5-7, the 1-2, with the 8 sitting over that top right-hand corner. That would be the way I would play it.
Yeah, that 7 only could be a little tricky depending on what angle you get on it.
Gotta slow down a touch. Doesn't want to be hampered on the bridge shooting this shot, but he's on it. 4-ball into the top right-hand corner, or top left-hand corner, sorry. Nice little draw. That puts him on the 5. 7 does go. Whether he uses the 15 ball for stopping the cue ball. That'll put him in. If the... He may elect to do that right now.
I might take the
5 and
5.
7.
It's a nice angle. Like you say, bump into that 15 would be the perfect.
Can get a little bit tricky because the angles here you got to watch. I myself, I like still taking the 4-ball here.
He was looking at the 2 for a little bit there too, but then you're bumping that 1. You don't know where it's going.
Yeah. No, I think the 1 and 2 are going to be along the last shots here. They're either going to be second and third last or first and second last. He hit that really good. Just nudged that 15 ball out of the way enough. So now you're kind of forced into that pattern because he did take that.
Top
Because well, I'm not going to take the 4-ball right now because of where the bridge is.
I think you roll ahead off the 7.
Yeah, roll up on the 7-ball. The 1 does squeak by the 2. If you come up a little bit too short, then you take the 2-ball. Oh, he's sitting perfect. Sitting perfect. Little bit of angle there, but the 1 squeezes by the 2-ball. 1 and 2 into the same pocket. Does want to have the right angle here, though. Either low or high. Yeah, perfect. Blame it on Monday-itis. I'm suffering from Monday-itis. Early morning Monday-itis.
It's better than work Monday.
Well, yeah, I mean, the worst day of pool is still better than the best day of work.
Yeah.
As frustrating as what bad pool, when you shoot bad pool, can be.
You don't want to be hampered.
No, he'll be okay. He is a little bit hampered. That 15's right into where he wanted to bridge. But really, the only thing you got to do is make the 4.
Yeah, he's
right?
got the natural.
He's got natural angle to come off that end rail. Really nothing to worry about. Don't adrenaline stroke it because you don't want to bring that cue ball down and utilize the 9-15ers beach balls. But really, there's nothing to do here except make the 4.
Good morning, Patrick, Terry, Njai, if I'm pronouncing that right. Jay, sorry, that's for pronouncing that wrong, but good morning anyway.
Yeah. So this 10-point difference at Masters level isn't a big problem. No, you can watch the 40 and 50-point spreads evaporate in a heartbeat. When you play up at the Masters level, there is really not a point spread that's safe.
No,
The safest thing you can do is put down the game-winning ball.
Yeah, well, it's and especially playing and seeing in league, same thing all the time. You get.
See, he's going to try to put bottom on this, and I don't know if I like that. He hit it good, but that was risky. A nice pocket weight, just straight up shot. A little bit risky, but he made it work.
Well, put and draw while you're bridging over there is even tougher.
Yeah.
Like I was saying with the Masters, you see a 45-5 round, right? You can make up 35 points in a round.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
That was a nice little run by Gordon there. So, balls of fire with a 10-0 again.
Should bring up 13-14.
Oh, 112-13. let me help you.
Should be 13-14, I think.
You had 112.
Oh.
112, 13, 25.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Sean, how you
switch
doing?
over to the other table? You've got Fabian playing. Oh,
No, we don't.
I missed what happened.
I can run. No, we got the big. No, we weren't
No.
on the other table. I'll go check.
So Fabian Räikkönen in this rack. Is this still A side? No, this is a B side match. They are fighting for their lives. Do they have fouls on touched balls? No, in the VNEA, it is cue ball fouls only. Hello, Thomas, tuning in from Michigan. There we go, updated. And it is Sean McKay and Fabian doing battle. This will be a good game to watch. Both of these gentlemen really know how to play this game. Table-wise, it's okay. It's a little bit clustery, but everything does go. On this table, it's more about controlling the cue ball. Control the cue ball, play your patterns, because everything has a home. 13, 14, 15 all go into that top left-hand corner. The 10 ball has choice of the top middle pocket, the top left hand, the bottom left hand. 11 goes, 12 goes, 9 goes. I kind of favor Sean to get out here. He's a little bit hampered as far as his opening shot, but I favor him to get out. Yeah, there's lots of pool today, guys. Last match, they are scheduled 2 hours apart, and the last match is scheduled for 6 o'clock tonight. Hopefully by then, my brain has waked up, decided to get itself off of the pillow, because that's currently where it's residing right now.
What is Sean
Sean doing a little maintenance and repair on the equipment. So while he's doing that, we'll jump over to the other table.
I thought that was his own bridgehead for a second. He was trying to run, but it's trying to screw it.
All right, I think he's done his equipment repair. Yeah, this could still, I mean, it's they're only down 30, 24 balls.
That's
so,
not much.
No.
2 games, you're back in it.
Sorry, 31. That's how slow my brain is this morning. Yes, waked up.
Yeah.
My brain is not waked up. It's not awoken. I'm physically here. Mentally, I'm on a beach in Tahiti somewhere. I haven't even had time to finish a full coffee. That's how bad it is, John.
You just need to mute the mic and guzzle.
Yeah. I was the same way yesterday. The first match yesterday, if you go back and listen, that does not want to snuggle up to that 12 ball.
No.
Based on Sean's reaction, I would say that,
It did.
it got a little snuggly. He was hoping to play that 11 ball after. He should still be okay. It's a difference in pattern play, right? This is now plan B, but the 9 still goes. 29. I still got it wrong. See, this is what
Well,
I get.
yeah.
It's 29-point spread difference, which is nothing. It's
Yeah.
not a lot.
It's only 6 games.
Wait a minute. There's something wrong with that
Yeah.
math. Yeah, just dropped in to see what condition your condition is in. It's not in good condition.
If it's 11 a.m. there, we're 9 a.m. here. You're 2 hours ahead of us, Robert.
Yeah. So I got out of here at 12:30 last night, and then back live at 8 a.m. And that's after going to bed at 3:30 the night before. It's been and spending. I think I spent all day on the mic when I got on the mic yesterday. I don't think I.
Yeah, no, I was played till
Yeah.
7:30 or whatever time.
So
8
I
o'clock.
started at. I think I was here at 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and went till 12:30 this morning. So I did 14 and a half hour run yesterday to be back here for 8 a.m. this morning. Oh, on the pip screen, he wiggled his arm.
Well, you got to go check the weather numerous times if you're Grant.
Yeah, you do. I mean, how am I going to give you guys an accurate weather report if I don't go check the weather?
And the weather can change here in 5 minutes. So
That's right. That's right. I'm just trying to help out and be accurate.
nice cut into the
Very
side.
nice shot,
Wow.
yeah.
Except he's frozen to that.
Yeah, he is. He is fighting the shape here this morning.
He's got another cut into this other side. Although he's not fully hampered, I think, if he's cutting this into the side.
The positive side to this shot is if he can accomplish this, it should leave him fairly well without being hampered. So if he can accomplish the shot to the side, the cue ball will either sit really well on the 11 or the 12 ball. So from here, this is your game-winning shot.
Yeah. 12-hour drive, yeah, we can consider that work, I guess.
That's okay, yeah. 12 hours is not a bad drive. I don't mind driving. Out of the Q Sports Live guys, when we go and drive anywhere,
Grant's the main guy.
I'm the main driver, you bet. So
Well, and I'm the only other driver.
yes,
One of us is
yeah. On that
chauffeured around everywhere.
yeah. That drive to Vegas was killer, though.
Oh, yeah, you went pretty much straight through.
Yeah.
With what we have, about a 2-hour nap.
A 2-hour nap, but the biggest issue was the fact that I had 2 hours of sleep the night before.
So that's no good.
So a 2-hour sleep, and then I drove for 22
2 hours or
22 hours or something like that.
That was one of the roughest drives I've ever had.
Oh, yeah, you were not doing so well.
So, no, Jeff, he's not, unless you're using it as an aiming device,
Yeah.
and there's no way these guys need that.
Oh, wiped its feet. But Sean McKay puts it in, and they need this one. Wildcard needs to start clawing it back.
This would be a nice 10-zip.
And it's shooter's choice. Whatever he feels comfortable with, he can put it side or corner.
Looks like he's going side.
It does look like it. I thought he was going to catch the horn there. 10-0 win for Wildcard. And that'll bring out, I think we're on the right racks.
Well, we'll know.
That was Sean, so that was 11. So it's 12 and 13 that are out right now, not
We're
13, 14.
One ahead.
So the seat and pedals in the van don't adjust enough for you-know-who to drive. They do, but
He
he
just
does
needs a
not have.
license.
Yeah, he doesn't have a license. So
He got that taken away in 6 months in jail for running a bad rack. No, he's never had his license. He
No.
doesn't even have his learners. I
Nope.
told him he's got to get his learners, then at least he can drive with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we jump over to the other table here and we'll watch the end of this one.
This is easy. A little draw out to the center of the table.
You know what? I am wrong. Can you go and check on there? Because I think we're in the 4th round right now.
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
With those points? I'll double check.
That was, I think, Ball's on Fire to win that 10-7. And double check the score if you could, please. Yeah, he goes into the driver's license place and they ask him for a parental note. But I'm sure we're into the 4th round. I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, that was the first game of the 4th round.
First game of the 4th round.
Or first game of the 3rd round. Yeah, 4th round, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
112 to 96.
So this is that was Sean and Fabian,
Yeah, so it's the next two.
Tom and Randy, Brett and Marty.
Yep.
So we are on 17-18. There you go.
We're all good till the next two games are done. Then we'll have to check again.
Yeah. Good morning, Tom. Tuning in from Michigan. And I promise you I'll get better. My brain's still in fog mode.
Ooh.
There is
Not happy on the other table. I just heard
Nope.
somebody slam his cue to the ground. Must have missed a shot and the table looks wide open.
in the pip screen for sure.
Yeah.
So Brett at the table on the view that we're looking at on the main screen. Hey, thanks, Thomas. Yeah, we typically when we do our setups, we like to have the cameras on the short rail, so that when we do team play, we can have it on the split screen. But with the restriction of the room, we had to put the cameras on the long rail. So we're going old school, using the picture-in-picture. I'll buy the coffee at Niagara. Awesome, Sean, buddy. You have no idea how much that helps.
Well, you know how much you like having that Tim Hortons just block and a half up the street.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's a lot of hours. It's a lot of work to kind of put this all together and cover the event as much as we possibly can. Obviously, we're players too, and enjoy playing. This one I didn't play in the team event, so I had a lot more mic time. But it really does help. So Much appreciated, my good man. Did you get an update on Barry's? Next time we go to do an update on this match, we'll check the score on Barry's team. And this is the part of and Ben and I, was it Ben and I? Nope, it was, well, I guess Ben and I as well, but myself and Stephen Holem was on the mic with me yesterday, talking about kind of the dynamics of his team. And, well, that could have been John Pay too, because Johnny was on with me. But anyway, one of the unique features of Barry's team is they're really good at gauging kind of the temperature of the match.
Yeah.
And if it gets a little bit too tight and they're starting to, tighten up a little bit, they know each other so well. The jokes they crack with each other to kind of break that tension is unbelievable. Like, you look at them and they're always kind of cracking jokes and having a good time, and it's a really unique feature of their team. It's kind of cool to see.
A lot easier when you're as good as them and usually ahead in every match to joke. Yeah. But I mean, they're on the B side now.
Yeah, even when they're down, they're cracking jokes.
You have to.
Yeah. Right. Well, and it's a really unique. I mean, none of those guys, not one member of that team, likes to lose.
No.
But you look at them playing during a match, and you can't tell whether they're up, whether they're down, whether they're winning, whether they're losing.
Yeah.
And it's a really good, unique feature of that team. I got to see that firsthand last year in Niagara. And it looks like Ben Francis on the table in the top of the screen makes quick work of that rack. So.
Well, that's good, because Johnny just got run out on the other table.
From
10-1. That was
Andrew Nicklin.
Yeah.
Laying the law down, saying, "We won't go quietly into the dark, my friend."
Yeah. Well, and that's against the break, too.
Yes.
Which is big. So now we got, on those two tables, we got Joe Spence and Mark Vino going to the table. How do you pronounce his last name? I always get that wrong.
Vinogradov.
Vinogradov. Let's call him Vino.
That's why most people call him Mark Vino.
Yeah.
So Brett at the table. Does that slip by the 7 ball? I don't think it does.
Been looking at it for a long time.
Yeah. He's got to maybe take the back cut. That's what he's checking out.
Take the back cut. For the back cut? That's going to be tight too.
I think he's got enough for the back cut. If not, he's looking at the bank.
That or a thin slice into the side, if you want to even try that.
Oh, you tend to lose the cue ball, and then you'll bring in that top left-hand corner for a potential scratch.
Just that bank is so tight with that 1 ball sitting there. Because generally on that long bank, you can have that ball hit almost where that 1 is and still go in.
Yeah.
But that makes it even tighter. You got to be perfect into the pocket.
Well, it's more shaping up the 10 ball there that's going to be the issue.
Well, in any
either shot
bank,
you take, whether you try to thin it into the side or bank it or cross or back cut it.
Yeah. Why don't you leave him? Find a way to leave him up almost where his hand is on the table there. If you leave him almost in between where his hand is, there, center diamond, so he's got to play a combo anywhere he goes, or he's got to duck behind there. But
yeah, that's not bad.
Leave him frozen to the top rail. As long as you can't see that 1 ball, leave him a combo.
Yeah, cross side bottom check.
Yes, he's got the. I wouldn't mind trying that bank corner off this side rail and up.
Well, I think he's finally settled in on a shot. Let's see what he does here. Looks like he is going with the back cut. Very well done. He's on perfect. He's on perfect with that 10 ball. So I think with this, it's a nice controlled shot, little bit of bottoms, kind of push into that 8, You don't have to hit this hard. This is more like attempting a stun shot with a touch of follow, but you're actually putting bottom on it.
Stun into the 6.
I think you slide past the 6 ball.
Went into the 6.
Oh,
But
he did go into the 6 ball.
I don't think you could not, even with top.
Yeah, well, it still works,
Yeah.
right? He's a little bit hampered by the 3 ball, but the tough part about this is if you take that 8 ball to the corner, it brings in the side pocket
Yeah.
scratch.
I think the side's actually easier with the way he's hampered. Gives him a little better cueing going into the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what he called his side pocket. So a little tighter pocket, but I think it is the right shot, like Ryan alluded to.
I mean, at this level, that he
Oh,
went
he
to the
did go
corner.
corner.
And went straight in.
I thought he called the side pocket.
I did
Very
too.
well done. Wild card gains 1 back at 10-0. And just like that, the lead is pretty much evaporated.
Well, we missed a game on the other table too.
Uh-oh. Oh, and that's a big one. That's a 10-0.
I'll go check, and then I'll check on Barry's team
Sure.
as well.
Here, you can take this and just write it in where we're at.
Okay.
So as much as that lead could be evaporated, it could be back up or lost, depending on what happened in that game on the pip screen. I tend to think it was Wildcard that won that 10-0. Because if I remember correctly, Fabian missed the opening shot. But then again, all of my matches are blended into each other, so it might be a false memory. Nice little break. $116, $119. Yeah, so that lead pretty much evaporated.
And then just need to see the back of that. I got Barry's score written on there. Barry's team is leading. This is after the first game of the 4th round. They're leading 121 to 86.
Doing well.
Well, Dick, I'm not sure if Grant acknowledged you there, but glad somebody else has a cold and snowing along with us.
Snowy and cold in South Dakota. Us as well, Dick. It is snowing in minus 18.
Yeah. Perfect ice fishing weather for your Shane Van Boning.
Yeah. Shane doesn't mind the cold. He's
He's out ice fishing
an
all he
avid
can.
fisherman, yeah.
He got himself a new toy there too.
He did.
Well, not about Garrett in South Dakota too, but not snowing there. Well, in Calgary, it could be snowing on one end of the city and plus 10 on the other. So
Yeah.
it's no sound.
No. That's
sound is
that's
working.
on Chris's side. You'll have to adjust whatever tablet or phone he's watching on.
Can somebody type in there for Chris to
Yeah.
reset? back out and reload.
Or check the device he's on.
Yeah.
That's a nice little shot right there. This looks like a win for wild card. A 10-0 potential.
Minus 28. Where are you, Sean? North somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Rattles it out. No, I was wrong. That would have been a 10-0 for 8 Balls of Fire.
Minus 18 in Winnipeg. Timmins, Ontario. Well, you keep your minus 28. I don't mind winter. Just if it stayed minus 10 all winter long, I'd be happy. Be no
Not
slush,
me.
no
No.
ickiness out. Yeah.
How about we just don't have cold? That'd be nice.
I was bugging Shannon about getting us down to the Bahamas with him for those tournaments again.
Oh yeah, he's talked to me a couple
Yeah,
times.
no, I'd seen his pictures and I was bugging him again. I'm like, hey.
Yeah. He did rush that a little bit. Rushed it on that 8 ball. Oh my goodness. 2 cracks at that 8 ball. That might be all she wrote for this match. So I'm going to play the 3 ball, 6 ball. And is that the 4 or the 2? It's the 4.
4.
So I'm going to play 3, 6, 4, 5, 7, 2, 8. Indeed, it is the Men's Masters.
Let's go on 2 first. Or is that?
And Matthew, my man, let me tell you something. Even the best of the best miss.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And we want these comments to keep it positive, guys. Let me tell you, I've been on this mic for a long time. I've put a lot of hours in, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm in no mood for negativity. If you guys,
one warning.
Yeah, you keep them comments positive, or you can find another stream.
See, there's a miss, but he's going to get safe. Be a nice easy half ball jump, but then you got to really reach.
Yeah.
And he's going for the short cue, but that's your left-handed. It's going to be a little bit of a reach.
No,
it wasn't you, Tanner.
Not you, Tanner. Saying somebody rushed their shot is not a negative thing.
No, not at all. We say that all the time.
Yeah.
It's Clinton saying, "You sure this is Masters the way they're playing?" That's the negativity we don't want.
Yeah, either keep it positive or find another stream. I'm in no mood for negative stuff.
5 will pass.
5 will pass the 7. It's a nice, smooth little stroke. Might get a little close to the work on the 7 after that, but
yeah, because you got to be right top to go by that side pocket. So. Like you were saying, I think he's gonna be. Oh, you can see the 7.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think
you could see it.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought he had to take the 5 ball there. It's the one thing I don't do well. I don't like negativity. We're all human. Everybody misses. The best of the best in the world miss. And, I hate to kind of bring you out of the woodwork here, Clinton, but if you think you can tango with these boys, bring your wallet down.
Yeah. And Sean plays a lot of money matches.
Oh, yeah, Sean will throw it in the middle. He's not scared.
Yeah, a little reverse cut on this 8 into the side, but...
Yeah, and saying somebody, rushed their shot, I don't view that as negative. When people go back and they watch this, and make no mistake, guys, when you're on the live stream, of course you're going to go back. You're going to want to see your own match.
We encourage everybody to.
Of course, it's such a really good teaching tool. And by saying somebody rushed their shot, kind of tells them, hey, next time you're in that spot, take a little bit of time and slow it down just a touch, and you'll be all right.
That was wild card, I think.
Of course, Ken. That's we're all human. We're not robots.
How's that? I got them tied after that game.
Yep.
126, 126.
128 to 136.
128, 136.
Wild card has. Hang on.
Oh, on these guys?
Yeah.
Whoever's on this side has 136.
Okay, 136. 8 balls of fire. We missed a game. 128. That was a 10-2 run out we missed.
Yeah. Hey, you're welcome, Wendy. We appreciate you tuning in, and don't get me wrong. All right, I'm 21-22 on the game count. Perfect. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I will protect people from negative comments. It's a nice shot, Sean.
Chris had his headphones weren't connected. He wasn't wearing them. Oh, he had no sound. It's early Monday morning for Chris, too.
It sure is.
You know, it'd be really funny is if you had the headphones in with it unconnected, you'd go around dancing around like you're listening to something.
Yeah.
Then you'd be really bad.
Yeah, right.
If they weren't connected and you're hearing stuff, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Barbara, you know it, man. Like, it's too early and too Monday-ish for all that stuff. I put in, what time did I start yesterday morning? 10 o'clock?
Yep.
And went till 12:30 this morning. So, like 60 and a half hours on the microphone yesterday to get up and be back on the microphone at 8 o'clock a.m. And, I'm just, I've got no nerves left for negative stuff. Sean, I'll get you a coffee also, Chris. And yeah, Barry's team should be just about finished up.
Well, if you look at one of the most famous and terrible ones that I guess Alex Pagulayan on that 9-ball.
Yeah, 9-ball in the 9-ball World
Straight
Championships.
In, yeah.
Not quite straight in. Had a little bit of a cut.
Straight in for a pro.
Yeah, I mean, the pro is going to make that shot 99 out of 100 times, and that was his 100th time and missed.
Good morning from Barbados.
Good morning, Dallas.
Can I get a rep for breakers of balls to control this, please?
There's another one we got to bug to get us a tournament in Barbados.
Yeah. 14 and a half hours. See, I can't even do math. That's how bad my brain is. I am physically here, but mentally I am still asleep back up in the room. Yeah, pretty good pool for morning pool, right? These guys started at 8 o'clock this morning. But we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. We are on game number 21 and 22 out of 25. And it's tight. It's very tight. Only 8 points separating the two teams. Masters Invitational. Yeah.
Even if it's a friendly game, you don't see him miss that.
Yeah. Everybody misses. And again, don't take me as being a jerk. You know, I can't remember who it was that made that comment. What was his name?
Was it that Matthew? I don't know.
Yeah. So Matthew, don't take it like I'm trying to single you out or be a jerk. Everybody that's kind of a regular on Q Sports Live knows my temperament for negative comments.
Like you said there, I'm sure he made it back in the green room. Yeah, I'm sure he had way more than that back money matches.
Yeah. Ginger, this is a B-side match, so they are fighting for their lives. It is a holiday Monday morning here in Red Deer, Alberta. For those that are just tuning in, guys, it is the 2020 WCVNEA Championships. And what that is made up of, it's a conglomerate of 9 different charter holders that all come together once a year to put on the WCVNEA. And it's become kind of a staple for the last 20 years.
I remember playing back in this about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I think was the first time I played.
Yes. Leah, I am tired. I mean, we've been at it since Thursday evening. I was here Thursday evening. I believe I was on the microphone Thursday evening. Friday, I don't think I got on the microphone too much. Friday morning, I was on the mic. Friday afternoon, I wasn't. Saturday was on the mic starting in the afternoon. Yesterday was on the mic all day. And here we are this morning, back at 8 a.m. Brett and Blaine, so it's game 23. 22-23.
Getting down to it.
We are getting down to it for sure. Forgot to adjust that ticker after the last score.
I'm looking at the other table up there, and it's wide open other than the 2 down near the bottom left there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Blaine's shooting. I don't know whether he's shooting high ball or low ball. I had my my nose into the comments there.
Looking like high ball.
Little outside and gets away with it. Kind of rearranges the furniture a little bit, but he does get away with it.
That 3 go by? If you can see, I think you can see it.
Don't think the 3 goes by.
I don't know if he's got enough of that. I think is that the 4 ball beside it?
Yeah. So the positive side of the coin here is the 9 and 5 are still tied up. He's going to have to play a combination on the 12-10. Because I don't think the 12 goes by the 5 ball. So in order to shoot the 12 ball into a corner, he'd have to be on the left side of the table, right tight to the 5 with the cue ball, but there's not a ball there to shape to that.
I don't know if you saw in the picture up there, he made the perfect shot for the breakout, and then he got stuck in behind.
Well, you know what they say is no good shot goes unpunished.
Yeah.
That was in stereo for y'all, by the way.
Yeah. We usually charge extra for that.
Charge extra on no charge?
Yeah.
That's double no charge for y'all.
Well, you know what we're going to charge you? You got to hit that share button. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, we also have the viewer advantage. Today's final day.
Yeah.
Final day on the viewer advantage, guys. This is something y'all need to get into. There's a nice shot from Sean. If it was me at the table and I was Sean, I was probably going to play the safe. I was going to use the 1 ball and just chip off the 1 off the end rail and hide behind that 2-3.
Playing a kick in that picture-in-picture. Oh, and he hit it too. What a shot.
Gary says charge extra for stereo.
Yeah.
I only pay extra for Dolby 5.1 or 7.1.
I don't know if we have 7 mics.
No, but we have 3 headsets.
Yeah.
And if all 3 of us were on the headsets and we all said exactly the same thing all at the same time, that would be your Dolby surround sound 5.1.
Yeah. Or we get
Then
8
we
or
can
10
charge
people to
Gary
all
extra.
tune in around us and sing away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We are commenting on the PIP because We didn't send it over. How's that?
Well, you guys saw that perfect kick then. That was awesome.
Yeah. That's very situational.
Yeah.
And Matthew, if you're going to try to prove points, let's understand that asking when you join in on a stream, are you sure this is Masters? That's the negativity that I don't want to hear. So trying to say that the way that we're commentating can be construed in any way negative, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. And that was wild card with the win on the other table. Yes, it was. 10-5.
10-5.
1-3-8. 1-4-1.
Chipping away at the lead.
What games does that put us in?
Should be 23-24.
23.
Could we get the captain or a player from the team Breakers of Balls? Breakers of Balls, please come see us.
Randy looking good here. In complete control. 14's really the only trouble ball, but he's got either the 14 off the 8 into the side pocket, or he can come up on top of that and put it into the bottom right as you look at the table.
Dry break, but picture in picture.
Nice shot from Randy there. Lets himself get onto this 11 ball. 11 off the right bottom rail. Nudges the 8 ball.
I don't think he hit that 8 ball more than an inch.
No, it was, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean's one of those guys that wants to make sure.
Yep.
If he's going to move it back, he wants to be sure. Really nice shot there. Nice control. Leaves himself 2 rail escape. Come back just about a little past where he's at now. 8 ball into the bottom side pocket. How often do you say that, hey?
Yeah.
The bottom side pocket.
Oh, it's got to go. He's good.
Made it a little more tricky than what it needed to be, but it won't pose as any problem for him. .10-3 win for Lookout. That was flirtatious. 10-3 win for 8 balls of fire.
£10, and this would be 24-25.
I think I got one up on that because on the other table we've got Brett and Blaine. This should bring up John and
Fabian.
and Gordon.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
so this is 23-24.
23-24. Yeah. We got one game ahead on the last one.
Oh, we'll flip back over to this one here.
He did have a goaltender for the side pocket for sure.
Mr. Todd.
Yes. Good morning, Todd. What's for breakfast?
Yeah.
I beat you to it, bud.
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, Tim Hortons. I haven't had my full coffee yet, so that's probably why I'm a little prickly this morning.
So I'm on my third tee already.
I haven't not finished my first coffee yet. Tables look slow. They're not terrible for a valley table. I mean, we're not playing on diamond tables. Diamond tables play extremely quick. But for valley tables, they don't play too badly. Hey, thanks, Sean. Much appreciated. We'll catch you on the next stream. That will be Ben and Ryan
In Penticton.
Penticton.
That will start a week tomorrow.
Yes.
$425 viewers total. That's got to be between.
Yeah, between Facebook and YouTube. How many we got on YouTube right now? 144.
Yeah, you guys, if all you guys watching on Facebook, if you haven't gone to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button over there too. Like I said, that YouTube is a better quality picture.
It is.
Faster upload rate, especially if you're watching on a big screen. Like if you guys are casting it to your TV
Oh
or you
my
got a smart
Lord.
TV.
How did that cue ball not go in on that break in the pip
Wow.
screen? It
I'm just
even
gonna
it got hit a couple of
Flip
times.
over here for a second, just live. Look at that. There's a safety break for you.
It even got hit a couple of times
Wow.
while it was in there. I don't get how that stayed up.
Yeah. I want to see what he does.
I hear you, Eric. I was on there last night doing the commentary, and here I am again.
You know what? You call a ref because I don't think you can get out of there without pushing.
That's open table.
I don't care. It's still like a push shot.
Yeah,
with it
for
sitting in
sure.
there. I don't know what.
Yeah, he's frozen on the 7 and the 15
Yep.
with a little gap in between that
Sorry.
7.
I'm going to flip back over to see what he does. Because I think he's so close, it's got to be a push. I don't think you can hit it without pushing. You'd hope you're frozen to a ball so you could get away with it, but
Yeah.
there's opponent coming in to take a look. Because, I mean, if you shoot away from one ball, you're shooting straight into another ball, right?
Here he is calling the ref.
Yeah.
And this will be Derek coming down as the ref. See if we can get in a little tighter on this shot for you.
That's what he's dealing with.
Yeah, that is some. Now is he? Let's see. Is he even hooked on the rail? He is.
Yes, he's right on that horn.
He is right there on that horn. So, wow. So the only way to do this, can you go back in tight again?
Yeah.
Only way to do that is to queue up. No, you got to queue on the other side. So you right to the left side of the cue ball, right next to the rail. It's the only spot you can hit.
Oh, yeah, it was tough. Right.
Fairly obvious there. Yeah, so you play it off the rail, right? So you're basically just kind of chipping the cue ball off the rail to go into that pack.
TV Mike thinks we're paying people to watch. Well, if you think that, you're dumb enough to pay to watch his stuff, so.
Yeah, right. We pay people to watch our streams. Isn't that interesting? Where do we get that money from?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Right?
I'd like to get paid to even do this.
How about that? That'd be nice. We buy our viewers.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, if we won the lotto, we'd definitely be putting money out, but not for people to watch. We'd be putting it into the tournaments.
And it looks like Barry's team is all finished up. I would assume that they carried through with taking the lead and finishing the job.
Neil, next time if TV Mike does something like that, if he's not commenting it, if he actually types it out like he does a lot of the time, take a screenshot of that for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know where we get the money to pay our viewers.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Listen, I can't pay any of our bills at home. That's
Yeah. Do we pay by the hour? Right? Right? That was, I don't know how that cue ball didn't drop off the break to begin with. So for that to have to be dealt with, that was rather unlucky.
can't stay on long watching from work. That's the best place to watch, David. You get paid to watch us.
That's
maybe
right.
maybe that's how we pay people.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Just
get
go
your
to
boss.
work.
Get your boss to pay you to watch.
There you go.
It's like I said, you get your supervisor, your boss hooked on watching us, and then you guys got something to do at work together. Calgary won that game across there, Cody. I believe that was Barry's team.
It was. Is.
They must have some time in between their next match. Back in the queues
No,
up.
they have 15 minutes. The matches are all scheduled 2 hours apart.
I'm surprised because they all packed up their queues.
Well, that's common for them.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, some people think that we're coming to start a new match,
Yeah.
pull everything out brand new.
I would be rolling in that, though, no doubt, Jeff. Well, I mean, if we pay our viewers, we view it too.
Yeah.
Right? We watch the same stream, so if we were to pay y'all to watch, well, we'd have to be able to pay ourselves, and well, that just doesn't happen.
No. Ben might have. I think we got to have the correct score. Yeah. He just nodded yes. Probably going to go double check for us.
Right? David Wilson would be rolling in the dough. Jeff would be rolling in it.
152. Well, we missed one ball. It's 152.
We did miss a ball.
How dare us?
Yeah, right? Be human. The 8 gets in the way.
Gets in the way of the 5 ball.
So wild card down by 9 balls with, I believe, the Hill game in the pip screen. Am I right? Vern and Fabian? Nope, that's still Brett. So there's still one game to go. But they need to make up some points here.
Gets a 3-7 combos, about all he has here.
And it looks like 8 Ball of Fire is going to win on the pip screen. That'll be a 10-5 win. Indeed it is. 10-5 win, 8 Balls of Fire.
4, 6.
It's tight. It's tight. So John here that's at the table now must have a run out in order to even get a chance. This game will determine whether Fabian and Vern get to play their game.
Too much draw.
Oh yeah, he super drew that.
Now he's got that.
You know what?
3-7
Right now
combo.
is the time. 2-4 combo. You got to kick the door down. There's nowhere to hide here. you got to kind of go for what you can take. And right now, those are your biggest 2 trouble balls on the table. You're set decent on that combo. You got to try it right here, right now.
I don't know. I might still like getting down. Maybe not. They're overlapped pretty good. Taking a look at it straight at the table.
Pam said it would be awesome if you were paying people to watch. That means I can hire someone to do the housework that I should have been doing. All right.
Just need a.
So he's gonna try the 3-7 combo.
Yeah.
I kind of like.
I wouldn't play that combo. I think you can come down on that 4 ball.
Oh,
he's
played
playing
it
safe.
good. He did play it good.
As long as, does he have the window down to that 13?
No.
No?
To be honest, I'm not sure who's next up on the live stream, guys.
Yeah, we got no idea.
Yeah, it's kind of a take what we get scenario. And they're going to go ahead. They're going to play out this this hill game because it's really going to be determined right here on the game that we've got on the main screen.
Yeah, and playing that hill game, you can sink enough balls if your ball's a fire to make it out of reach too.
Yeah. So 18, 2, 4, 5, 20.
3
So
down.
he needs 1 ball.
They just need 1 ball.
Yeah.
Wall ball.
He needs 1 ball to secure the win. As of right now, if wild card gets the game win without 8 balls of fire making or making any ball on this rack, and then wild card breaks and runs.
You just want to break and sink 1 of each.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to make 1 ball and be able to run that suit out. Jody, good morning, tuning in from Australia. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Memphis in the house.
Let's watching the other break there and we'll see what. No balls. Dry break, but
Dry
very
break.
messy table.
Yeah, but Fabian is, well, he knows what he needs to do, although he doesn't have a very good opening shot there.
You just smash through them all and hope you get one of each. Or like I said, where you, what you call a wall ball or something, you pound one off the table. If it's your suit, it goes down and thanks for the win.
Yeah.
You can have your foul. Yep.
Oh, I didn't see the ball sitting in the corner. There it is. That's it. That will do it. That'll seal the deal.
Yeah, and I think
Morning,
he's
Shirley.
set up on another one.
That will do it. It's now mathematically impossible. Mathematically impossible for wild card to be coming back. As they're up 18 right now. Oh, it's mathematically impossible right now.
Yep. Well, Fabian's got that ball. He's
Even on this
tough
stream.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 balls down. Yeah, there's...
Fabian just made another one. So.
Yeah, it's now over. That's it, that's all. Are you two here next?
Do we get them next?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's all over. So it will be 8 balls of fire, regardless of what happens in these games. It will be 8 balls of fire moving on. They will be victorious over wild card. Greetings from the mountains of North Carolina. Thanks for tuning in again, Crypto. As soon as they realize that this match is over, we're going to do a quick shutdown restart. It looks like we may have some ladies coming in on the table. It will be the Ladies Masters.
I think they're moving in on the other two.
They could be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, never
So-
know till
Yeah.
they show up.
That's right. So as soon as they realize it, we're going to do a quick shutdown restart and get the next set of matches locked, loaded, ready to go. Don't go far, guys. As soon as they realize it. And I'm going to let you know, viewer advantage shopping spree, it will be drawn at the end of day today, guys. If you want to get in it to win it and you're in Canada, qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live Facebook page. We'll get back to you. We'll let you know how you can get in to win. It is $20 per ticket. You can spend that $700 anywhere you'd like within the sponsors of Q Sports Live, whether that's at Jacoby Custom Cues, Jam Up Apparel, Thumper Jump, Break Cues, Brutal Game Gear, or JB Cases. But you gotta be in it to win it. We'll do that
Hey.
draw live at the end of the day.
They have now noticed that it's done. Sean took the score sheet over.
Yeah.
They're shaking hands.
Game, set, and match. So on behalf of myself, Ryan Epp, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, guys, thanks for tuning in. We will be back here in just a few minutes with the next matches locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back here in a few.